Yasanabo. Yeah, yo, Bonnie B.
It's it obviously.
Fachayo.
Minimum there.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, Yasanabo.
Yasanabo.
Yeah, yo, Bonnie B.
It's it obviously.
Fachayo.
Hey. Hey, what's up, beautiful people?
What an introduction.
We are back again in the chua, man. I want to say,
Sunday
school Amen.
Pentecostal fire. Pentecost, the Modiani Easter and Christmas.
Abi Yusuf, you be Muslim, so how we greet you?
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
So yeah, today it will be more of entertainment plus religious songs. You understand? You are starting off on the good vibes. We are back again in the
baby.
I'm here with your people. Ivan,
Ivan
Chase.
and our madam
At the pub, Venice.
First off, how you doing? You're starting for your band now. Advice is saying.
Oh, Nyamiadom. I'm good. It's been long.
It's been long, but not long. You are fully booked. Oh, Charlie, we can wait. They are booking you more wedding. Hey, more engagement. Me dedication. I can't crown. Yeah, then a friend is saying soccer.
The lady said, "This guy, the money comes. So Christmas, just order for your works from him."
Oh wow!
Which kind of pressure?
Wait. You need to dress well. You need to look good. Your money is really making money.
Which kind of pressure? This girl they can't carry.
Hey, me proud your kaji. This girl.
Is the money not in? I mean the money come.
Sikane dey somewhere we used to do.
Spiritually I'm rich, but physically they are young.
No one don't come for spiritual weeks.
I let name to account me.
Charlie, physically the word me here sikano. But yeah,
form team.
How you doing, my bro?
Mm-hmm.
Blessed and highly favored.
And what's you?
Debbie and then me call
teacher.
School teacher. You crazy school teacher.
Petit B Joshua.
All right, Charlie. Like you guys already know, when we come in here, Charlie, we do entertainment stuff. We read to you stories and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, before we dive into today's conversations, I'm going to read some stories. What you say? Some stories wanna people send we.
So I know be bumper enough. So talk a CN.
I send you cramly. I say bombo.
As a satellite phone. No, because knowing you.
Oh, but
I give you forewarning.
Hey, me am a phone. I'm at home. I have actually 1 year program. Mama, no. I say phone. I'm in area. Charlie. I say if the screen protector cracks and we go call it a Charlie. I crack you. Screen protector. See, right now, the way phone I be. BB and I said my man update.
Yes, I said who I send them up.
I said my man update. Phone number I can never morning.
Oze. So crack phone to say it's nothing.
What you say? Yeah. The way I treat the old phone, no. Intimacy. Now what is the phone now? Crack. No.
Me personally, I no.
You know the respect.
I know the respect tech.
Exactly.
But me too, I love tech, but I just don't respect tech. Like,
then phone down.
Me use what I also see you. But yeah, let's read these stories, then we dive into today's conversation. All right, this one is saying, I got married when I was 24 years. I got married to a military man.
Ooh.
We courted for 3 years, and in that 3 years, I only saw him once.
Okay.
Man in uniform.
And we even barely talk on phone. I didn't see it as a problem because I love long distance relationship and I don't like sex. He hardly calls. but I still decided to go on with the marriage, hoping he will change. But even after marriage, he still didn't change.
The hope will hope you.
For over 2 years, I only saw him 8 times.
2 years, 8 times.
Yes. And he's
That's
still,
like a month out of 24.
right. And he still hardly calls. I was also depressed until my boss where I work at asked me what's happening. I explained to him and we started dating and making love.
Wow.
In 27 years of my life, no one ever made love to me like he did. I got addicted to having sex with him.
Hey.
Wait. I'm confused.
Let me finish up, then we come there. I got addicted to having sex with him. And that keeps on happening. I was so much in love with my boss that I forgot I am a married woman.
Hey.
I don't love my husband anymore. I want to file for a divorce now, even when my boss said we need to stop seeing each other because I don't love my husband anymore. And I don't want to keep pretending this marriage will work. Ladies first.
First of all, you can never change someone.
Right.
What you say during dating, that's the same thing you are going to see in marriage.
Yeah, and sometimes it even diminishes. Yeah.
So if there are red flags you are seeing, just prevents it, or you just have to leave if you know that, because these red flags, can you stay with it forever? If yes, you can go ahead and get married to the person.
Right.
But if no, you just leave.
Yeah, I think.
And you dating someone, you guys don't communicate. How will you know what the person likes and what the person doesn't like? How will you even know your love language? Nothing.
This love language conversation.
Seeing the person like 3 years or 4 years and you guys met like 8
Is
times.
it 2 years, 8 times? That means
2 years, yeah. Like
2
a month.
years, 8 times. So that means
Like, yes, everyone is saying.
You don't.
every
months.
quarter, every
The-
quarter,
the thing-
no, no.
the thing
every
is-
quarter of
the
every
thing
quarter of a
is-
year, no, no.
The thing is, you guys don't spend time together.
Right.
You guys don't talk.
Right.
You guys don't go out.
Yeah.
So do you think you know the person you're going to get married to?
She's actually married to the person already.
She's married. But then you see, that's why.
Then it means you're married to someone you don't even know.
Yeah.
So that's why I mean, with what you said, I respect your opinion, right? But then I don't fully agree with you with the first, how do you call it? The first statement,
Which is
what you see is what you get during marriage.
okay.
So I believe it's supposed to be this way. So during relationship, courting, whatever, you guys get to know each other.
Right.
So knowing, like getting to know each other, right? It's going to make me understand, let's say, your love language.
Yes.
It's also going to make you understand my love language, right? So of course, there are going to be some additions and subtractions. So then what you see now is not what you are going to get.
But the thing
The
is, we
probability that you
don't
are-
often meet.
Yeah, no, for her, I'm going to come on that, but I'm
On
just
that part,
trying to
right.
Oh, okay.
give my 2 cents on the
what
first.
she said earlier.
Okay.
So what you see is what you get. Is I believe that it's going to be more than less in the sense that I get to know you, so I know B's love language is buying her gifts.
Okay.
And money.
I'm not even Lancet.
Oh, but so Tia says sika ka ho.
I don't want to wait.
And money is part of her love
I
language.
just say the mama ya say sika kakra do kakra. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we know. But then if I get to know that this is your love language, of course, my direction is going to be, focusing on that more because that is how you communicate, or that's our love language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of course that's going to be a plus to the relationship.
Yes.
So that's why I don't really understand. Like, I don't really agree to the fact that what you see is what you get. Because you could be better. Yes,
Right.
what you see physically, yes, mini, but even that one, I go fee, go gym, go train, I go become muscular.
Yeah. So
improvement today.
So, okay, with that point, before you move to the next one, with that point, I think, we as people, there's definitely going to be some sort of either improvement or it diminishing.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Do you understand?
Of course.
So with what she was saying, what you see is what you get. I don't think we need to see it as plain as she said it, but based on
it's going
the
to
person
occur.
you're dealing
It's
with.
going to occur.
Yeah, but then also, but then the reason why I said that was
There's more to
if
just
you really love someone,
Yes.
of course, you get to know the person better and get to do what the person likes or communicate to the person in his or her love language.
Ivan, let me say that. I know this person, there are some red flags. Maybe the person is showing me during dating. Should I still take it to the marriage aspect where you be like, oh, the person is going to improve, so I have to carry on with it.
So it's like she's basing on hope.
So first off, you don't have to assume, because assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. Second,
Facts. That's a hard bar. That's a take home, a take away. It's a hard bar. But yeah, continue.
So second, I believe that if you see the red flags, okay, in this world, what if whatever you want is what you get? You wouldn't be in the situation you are now.
Right.
Okay.
So like, of course, I see myself being elsewhere. That is what I wish for, but I'm not getting that. So now I'm just making use of this situation, trying to maneuver my way through. Right. So it's likewise as relationship. Sometimes you are not going to get your dream guy. There might be some advantages and disadvantages. So what do you have to do? You have to find a common ground.
Okay.
Where you all put your differences aside and then you meet. So that is when the love language comes to play.
Okay.
So if there are the red flags and there's the common ground where you guys know that, okay, fine, in as much as I like my guy's tall, but this guy is kapwepwe. You know, I can still manage him because he communicates with me well. He knows my love language. He knows me inside out. So at that point in time, I'm weighing my options. So I see that, okay, maybe the good is more than the bad. So I'll just go with the good. So I'm going to stick with him. And then as time goes on, I will help him to not change fully, but then I will help him to, tweak some certain things that is also going to best fit what I am looking for. Right. Same as the guy.
But I would say it still depends on the person's mindset.
Of course. Right. But that's what I'm saying, that if you are really vested in someone, let's say if you really love someone, you go the extra mile for the person. And these are some of the things that you actually, in the process, you are going to lose a bit of yourself.
Right.
Same as with the females. Right. So if you meet someone and say, I don't want to change, this is me, take me as I am, the person don't love you, seriously. You just have to move on.
So with the case itself.
Yeah.
So with the case itself.
You married and still fucking your boss?
So one, if you know you are not really into the marriage, why don't you go for a divorce?
Which is what she's trying to do.
But then right now, I could say, okay,
you had
in the
a
process,
relationship or had sex with someone before you
that exactly
decision.
Exactly. Listen,
you should have done it a long time before even going to your boss.
You had a clean slate.
Yeah.
That you could have just gone to court, divorced, then do whatever you do without being tagged as a married woman. Right. But now you've stained your sheet. Now the guy has a clean sheet. Right. So when you even go to the court, he can tell the judge that this is what you did whilst we were married. So I want to take so amount from you.
Yeah,
that is very true.
Do you understand? True. So sometimes, if you find yourself in situations, I feel like we should rather think with our head rather than our heart. Or whatever. But even with the girl, I don't even understand how she went from not liking sex to having the best sex ever.
Exactly.
Like there's no correlation.
Exactly what I was about to say. Because it seems like...
But it really makes sense. Because there are sometimes you don't know your sexual drive. Until you get someone who really knows how to do it. Then you just take it.
No, but the thing is, it's different.
Number one, the girl didn't verify and say she was a virgin before she got married. She stated, she loved long distance relationship.
Because she doesn't like it.
It's not like she loved it. That means it's something that she, like, that's the kind of relationship she wanted to have.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if this is what you've been saying, say, this is what I want, this is what I want. Now you have it, you are facing the consequences, and now you are saying, say, it's too much.
That's
So
why
I feel that we as humans, it's like we yearn for things that we cannot even contain
or
or
sustain.
deal with or sustain.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Then we go for the opposite side when we are in that pit.
True.
Do you understand me? Because now you are saying you love long distance relationship.
You are getting long distance.
You had a long distance relationship, but now you are complaining of the fact that you've seen your man 8 times in 2 years.
years.
I thought you said you love long distance relationships.
Some people even go 10 years without seeing.
Do you understand?
even
Somebody
I
go
think-
feed their abrochi, then wife they Ghana. They know they see him for like
And
5
even I
years.
think that sometimes too, it depends on the person's work schedules, because abroad you have number of hours to take off.
Yeah.
And if you get that hours, that's it. You don't have any more.
Yeah.
So
This guy is even a military
He's
guy.
a military man, so maybe he's gone for
This was Iraq.
What I say, or call peacekeeping. It's any day.
You understand?
Say 2 years I'll share.
So these things you have to understand when you are going into a relationship. You have to understand the person's work.
Exactly.
Okay, this is what the person is doing.
Yes.
So getting more time, will it be possible or it's not going to be possible?
So
Exactly.
that's your this is what I'm saying. So before you even go to the next or the extra mile, you guys should have a sit down and then discuss. Okay, my job
Do your
takes me this
structure.
and this and this.
Yeah.
You are not going
You
to
need to
see me
understand all
often.
these things,
This
yeah.
and this and this. So what are we going to do? Okay, maybe I'll fly you this and so there's a common ground where you guys agree.
Right.
It's not that you assume that he's a military guy, so when we get married, he will get more time and become.
And I think the lady didn't have problem with it, so she started having
banging the boss.
relationship with the boss. They started complaining. He was
she
giving
started
me.
having the problem before the boss asked her.
You
What the
sure?
problem? Yes, that's how the statement went.
Yeah.
She's like he hardly calls. I've seen it 8 times in 2 years. Then my boss asked me what was wrong. Then she told him. Then it started off from there.
But
understand
don't
me?
you think he started having eyes for the boss and
You know this woman in Mata
She's living a bit out of it.
because
Yeah,
there are some situations whereby let's say you're interested in this person, but the person is not giving the attention or that.
Or you're even scared to even approach.
And you try not to feel okay, just for the person to come to you and ask you what's going on, and later on use what you're going on. And most times, we have guys that they just, not all guys, but they just use what you're going through to their advantage.
Of course,
Yes.
of course. I mean, people take advantage of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But what you said before is the typical Ghanaian mentality, like the Ghanaian female mentality. Even if they like you, they're not going to move. Sorry. Even if they like you, they're not going to move to you. So you make them move. I don't really understand. You guys are fighting for equality. So if a guy can approach a girl and propose the same way that a girl can approach
something else.
Approach it. How is it something else?
Because
Hey.
we have
Oh my uncle, the next one. you see what is happening? They miss podding. They won't come and pod too. Please give your last words on this particular
Because
issue. This woman
the
in
thing
Mata.
is, the thing is, if you, the lady, you're interested in the guy, and you move to the guy that, I'm interested in you. Can we get to know ourselves more? And the guy starts to misbehave.
Yeah.
Some of them make a statement that I was the guy who was supposed to move to you.
Yeah. So I
you
felt
move,
cheap. But that doesn't change anything. Even if I move to you or you move to me, if I'm going to cheat.
And sometimes too, it questions the guy's love. Is this guy interested in me or not? Or he just accepted my proposal because I'm a lady and he doesn't want me to feel bad.
But no, I don't. I've turned down a couple of females' proposals.
So no, a fine boy.
And you say a fine boy as such. See, the thing is, sometimes you have to in life. You have to know what you want.
It's okay. Come on, explain it. We are moving on to the next one.
Please what? Please what?
Now you are coming to explain the woman that came to run you and you stopped and you didn't like her because
it's not actually matter. It's not actually matter. But sometimes you have to value friendship over relationship.
Oh yeah, that one.
In the sense that you don't want to ruin. I know you don't want to ruin the relationship, the friendship. So you have to,
Right. The next one. This one, the Musu, but I had sex with my big brother.
Oh.
Because I was horny.
Charlie.
My brother came back from...
Charlie.
Okay.
Don't continue.
The lady is mad.
Oh, Muntu
Charlie,
Mobo
incest,
has-
man.
No, yeah, but relax because it
No,
gets
this one,
the lady's fault.
relax.
there's a plot
It's
twist
the
in there.
lady's fault.
Like, can you guys just relax?
can plot
Can you guys just relax?
2 plus 1 day car na
Let me start.
plot twist.
My brother came back from a club at night and I wasn't sleeping, though my other siblings were sleeping. After talking to him, I went to my bed and he sent me a text telling me that can he tell me something?
Hey,
He told me that we had sex when I was still young, but now
What?
I'm 18. He sent me sex chats and I became horny. I told my brother that I'm horny and he called me into his room. We had sex, but he had a pregnant wife. And
Hey!
we had sex again. We had sex again in the morning and he gave me money for emergency pills. But I'm feeling bad. I feel like I want to tell my parents about it because I feel so bad about it. I keep blaming myself for what I did. I don't know what to do. Should I tell my parents or not?
if she didn't feel bad, Uncle, she's a big witch.
I cannot bunny.
Do you think that it's her fault? It's even her fault in the first place?
I mean, listen. So at that point, from what she said, the brother is not in the right frame of mind because he came back from
Yeah.
the club. He's drunk.
Drunk.
Who knows? Maybe he took some pills. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
Yes.
So you being sober, you don't even have to. I don't know how to say it. Like, okay, fine. He said it. He texted you that you guys had sex before when you came. You end it there. You don't. You don't. As own just so my name Drew baby. I say Drew.
Right.
What I say because OJJ, so that's why he even sent you sex chats.
So it
and
meant the
whatever for
lady,
you
the
to-
lady even wanted it in the first place.
You bab.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't want to, you say no. If
And
if someone is giving you something you don't
you
want,
were
or you
in
don't
your
eat,
room.
You say what? No.
You were in your room.
And then you
Your
call you,
brother
then you
didn't
walk.
bring you from your room to his
By
place.
this time, to some mansion, it descend like 10,000 steps.
I personally feel, sir, there's a side of the story that we need to pay attention to.
Which is
It's like you've had something to do with a woman before, and you guys meet again. You talking to that woman, or the woman talking to the guy that you want to have something to do again. The probability of you guys having sex again is high. Why? Because the guy the guy do it already. The woman done it already. Do you understand me? So that probability is there. So I'm thinking from that aspect of things to say, the lady could be like, she would not probably be thinking from the point like, when I was young, because I'm now 18, that means my brother defiled me. Because that's how, under normal circumstances, she was supposed to react to the whole situation. Because if you are saying I'm young and now I'm now legal to have sex, that means you defiled me when I was a kid. So that is the issue we need to face. But she didn't face that issue. She rather went the other way around.
yeah.
Where I'm trying to think, like, in the state of mind that she was in. Was she in the state of mind that she's like, actually, we deal with that?
So I'm just going to give in. But it still
But
doesn't
the thing
make
is,
sense.
yeah, I
don't know. I don't know if you get my point.
I get the angle that you are coming from. Like if you meet a lady or a guy that you've had something to do, especially if the sex was good,
Yes.
you tend to have those flashbacks.
Right.
But then that is where your self-control has to come to play.
Right.
So, fine. If maybe the lady is still single, you are single, and you guys still want to bang because the sex was good. Fine. I mean that one there, it's your body. I can't tell a grown-ass woman what to do with her pussy. So at that point in time, to you. But then if we were kids, we didn't know. Out of exploration. Out of exploration, we did things. Now we are grown adults. We know that this is not good. So your self-control has to
Kick in
there. Right. Then say, look, we did this before, but we know it wasn't a good thing that we did. We've learned from our mistakes. Let's not go back to that.
Yeah.
You end it there.
What do you have to say about that?
But then if you fuel the emotions
Obviously,
of a drunk
it's
man who is horny and wants to have sex, of course.
What do you have to say about that?
For me, I think since they're in the same house,
Yeah.
and the lady still feels, because right now I think the lady doesn't see him as a brother, but sees him as something else.
Sex slave.
Right.
Not sex slave.
Not sex slave. Yeah, Ivan.
And I mean,
But yeah,
Maybe, but whenever I'm horny, there's someone to satisfy my sexual desire. So she's
sex
my brother.
slave now.
So Ivan, be careful. So something like this, I'll just advise the lady to tell the parent what's going on.
Yeah.
And besides, it's not going to be easy though. It's not going to be easy.
right.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Tell them what's going on and just rent another place and stay in, because
She's just 18. though.
18 or Nisika no.
She's just 18.
By this time too, not
because
small.
All pregnant wife, that means that the man has to leave the house.
Exactly.
and there's going to be high percentage said this thing will keep going on.
Sako no bunny.
So
This time to not be small.
it's either
Small ketchup, handcuff,
Dunya me.
whip na dia.
BDSM sons.
Nana.
but are they like the parents and
They are all in the
All
same
in one
house.
house.
oh god.
This one that their siblings were all sleeping in there.
Eh.
Then I think like they have to find means and ways to separate both of them.
But you are my brother.
And
you are definitely going
it's
to
not even
see me.
supposed to happen in the first place.
What I say. So it's not.
But since it's happened when she was under 18 and it has even happened
Yeah.
No, but
during 18, then high
do you
percentage
think-
say it's going to be happening.
wait,
Now she'll
it's
be
high.
interested in the brother and not in other guys.
It's there.
No, but the
There-
thing is,
there is still a possibility. So the best thing is
so
to-
to you believe that the best solution to this problem is to separate them.
Yeah, it's to separate them.
You think separation is going to?
Separation is going to work.
All right. Let us know what you guys think in the comment
Because
section.
if they are separated, and the lady is feeling for sex and the brother is also feeling for sex, where are they going to meet?
Oh, and they all came here.
Chale Venice. And you know, me cut far VIP and kai. You don't talk like Chale.
We are not there, man, yes, sir.
It's like
If you be
it's
here,
like
then
their
ball
parents
ga-
are already aware of
Who
it.
man for afa?
Their parents are already aware of it. So the lady or the
Jai.
I quite say any bewa mumie no so.
Right.
Any bewa mumie no so.
They are
It's
born
never
adults
go even if they will do it.
I want to be see, but still,
I think B just wants to let us understand that separation will help. One way or the other.
To me,
Yeah, separation will help.
listen.
Which, like from a logical point of view, it makes sense that separation will help. But the truth of the matter is,
Rather than them staying in the same
but the
house
truth of the
together.
matter, okay,
do you know?
separation reduces the probability of it happening.
Do you know?
But it's not going to stop it from
Wait,
happening.
it reduces, and as time goes on, the thing is going to stop.
Do you know why I
But
think
then
separation is not going to
them
help?
being together, it's going to be very high.
Do you know?
Right.
Do you know why I think separation is not going to help? How can you say you are free when your brain is in prison? So, if okay, fine, we are separated physically, we are free, but the brain is still there. Say, hey, Charlie, my brother gave me the best sex I ever had.
Yeah.
So
she'll do anything.
if the opportunity comes for us to have the sex, we'll have it.
So are you?
he has to
are you
change
also
from
saying
here.
that even if she get married, she's still going to have
now
this kind
also-
of drama?
But these things are happening.
Trauma in the mind and still be bagging
People,
the
we
brother.
have married women who are still having sex with their ex-boyfriends who are even also married because they gave them the best sex of their lives.
Not to brag, not to brag.
Some girl tell you, say, Charlie.
She literally told me, say, Enoch, even if I'm married, I'm gonna let you bang.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But these things are happening, Ibi. Don't be...
no, like, see, when she told me, I was shocked, but I was like, nah, you are mad. It's not gonna happen.
Well, then some ladies do have those hard to.
But at that time, listen, at that point in time, you should also understand the girl. Because like, sorry, when I was even on my way here, I saw a video where the married couples, of course, they were banging and then the guy came in less than 2 seconds. So they were saying that if you were in the position of the woman, what are you going to do? Some people were saying that you have to do foreplay for 30 minutes, then blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, do you think that foreplay for 20 or 30 minutes is going to stop the guy from having an early ejaculation?
No.
You understand? That's why. So back to the
but the foreplay
story.
thing, but the foreplay thing that they were saying, I don't think it's related to the guy.
No, it's related to the guy.
lady.
No, to the guy.
No, you are not getting it. It's related to the lady
in the sense that the girl forgets in the mood. So say if the guy come 2 minutes, the girl to go come.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get what you mean, but they are also saying that you say normally, because for the guys, you know, the first round, they are me chesa. Obetimi ache, but you know good church. You know good
see the way you don't get
church like that.
And I'm saying,
You know good church like
I guess my team.
So then the talk say make you do the foreplay more. So say at least. So it all boils down to what I was saying before. How can you say you are free when your brain is in prison? So if the brain is still tuned to that, hey Charlie, medio, hey achio, hey say
but for me,
so your
I
brain
still stick to the separation thing. Right. They should be separated for a while and see what happens.
For me, I don't.
Rather than them still staying in the same house.
She should tell the parents and then they should take them to church for deliverance.